Okay, welcome back to the Exillian Expanse. A little bit of a tangent of the story that we have been following so far, but last week, as we moved on with the heist in the ancient nation of Sabzathor, up in one of the more wealthier districts of this odd Magitech kingdom, we began the heist with your burglary companion dropping down into a long shaft to the estate that you were meant to be thieving from. And as the four of you joined in to go investigate what happened, feeling this rumble of magic, you came across the image of her trapped halfway as she leapt over the balcony to the floor below, being caught in the wards of whatever was providing some sort of magical security for this building, and she was glitching in and out as waves of magic were pouring off of her. It hitting two of you, sort of that wave as it burst outwards. Two of you we started out the session with were thrust out of your physical forms, watching your bodies hit the floor, and into an astral realm of the dreaming, where you found yourselves being hunted, it would seem, by some creatures of nightmare sent for to collect your souls, perhaps for a long-lost entity that seems quite familiar to Geo, being that, as we explored in one of our one-shots, he, in fact, helped take down the Nightmare King himself, and sort of rendering that presence gone, or thought to be gone, from the world. As we fought off various different creatures, it was not too long until the wave had hit Geo, and Geo was able to join us in quite a spectacular fashion. This creature coming out from underneath the earth splattered to the floor as Geo, rocketing into this dimension, made himself known, and we moved on from there with a little bit of obstacles, making a way to what appeared to be a ruined ship in the astral plane, where you encountered an Aranea, a spider lady, who was able to sense different portions of the dreaming, and also gave you some information that you would need to go recover a relic and pass through the last gate in order to return to your physical forms. The last thing we left you guys, which what you were doing, was a environmental obstacle of a giant fish swimming through what appeared to be a stream of different consciousness, the pale current. And it was your task to find some way to thrust yourself on. The word choices today are crazy. Thrust yourself onto this giant fish, which you were more than capable of doing, and that is where we find you all clinging to the back of this vast ancient entity as it swims through this current towards what you can see on the horizon are more broken pieces of land floating in the cosmos. As you are drifting through, it is not too long before Geo senses another consciousness struggling to break through, and on the back of the spine of the fish you can see an almost glitching translucent form of Ku, who is struggling for his consciousness to take any sense of grounding in this dimension. What would you like to do to try and help them?
I go pick him up and then try and spark some starlight and see if that does anything.
Okay. Make me an Arcana roll. We'll see if you can do that. Let me just pull up everyone's sheets as well.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Describe to me what it looks like as you activate that innate spark, sort of grounding him further.
I am just gonna go over to where Ku is, pick him up, and then I know he's not gonna like this, but I'm gonna give him the biggest hug. And then just share like my inner star with him.
Okay. For you, Ku, it's a matter of seconds, whereas for these guys it has been an hour or two walking and fighting through this dimension. In your sense of perception, as you have all entered into the estate to try and help your friend, seeing that wave pass over, it's each individual who it hits first. You're the last person, sort of naturally backing away, keeping yourself a little bit more cautious in comparison to some of your companions. And as that wave hits you, your the astral projection of your form, you see your body hit the floor and wake to Geo almost crushing you with the might, because he's a big boy. As the
So hard.
As the fish continues on swimming, what would you guys like to do, knowing that you still have a little bit more to go until you reach whatever your destination might be?
I want to look over to see if people are hurt, because we had a fight last time. Because I have a little bit of a healing hand, and I'm alright myself.
We did
Okay.
short rest at the end of the session before we got on the fish.
Yes, you did.
So if you didn't take your short rest, take your short rest.
I didn't take my short rest.
I
Thank you.
didn't need a short rest when you guys short rest.
Some of us almost died, okay? Then some of us spent all their spell slots. Cough, cough, Florea, cough, cough.
I have to roll. D&D Beyond doesn't do that.
HP.
Short rest dice, right?
It's like
it can
glitchy as
do.
fuck. It's glitchy and doesn't always work, and it pisses me off.
I've done it now. Oh, wait, 11. It doesn't matter. Full health. I'm full health, and I have my warlock slots back.
Hey, let's go.
I'm also back at full health.
Only one sorcerer slot spent now. All right, there we go. Okay, then I don't check if people are hurt. I'm like, all right, let's go.
I eat a snack. I pull a little camping chair or stool out of my bag of holding, and I sit on it and I eat a snack.
Yeah, I am going to do something, by the way. I'm going to try and search my mind to see if I can get a telepathic connection with Morrow. If I can find him at all, or if he is still in the other world. Material
Make me a perception check.
Oh, that's not bad. 16.
On a success, your consciousness sort of expanding, knowing that a good portion of will helps drive power in this realm. You don't sense him around you. You would guess that he maybe might have been flying above the estate when this pulse went out, and he has not been rendered wherever this might be.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna guess that, based on that, I'm guessing like I probably can't reach a shear either. Also, because I heard him say no at the start of our transport. So I'll just be like, okay, well, that's where I'm alone in the arcane sense. That's cool.
Okay.
That's it.
A little time passes, and obviously there's no complete sense of what time might be here. There's a little bit of a wait, and after a while this dream fish slows down as the fog around it thickens into a little bit more looks like it could be ground. You notice that it does, as it slowed down, draw to a stop. And you can see that this fog, this pale sea smoothed clouds are resting against a shoreline of stone. And you reckon that it would be safe enough to disembark. Ahead, half sunk in this silvery fog, is a collapsed structure of bone white stone with different waves of this fog lapping at the threshold. It looks almost like a cathedral that has been completely smashed through on one side and portions of it tumble down. For you, Bellini, you can see that this stone sort of has odd ridges in some portions and places where it connects or widens out a little bit, and it's after a while that you realize that the entire cathedral is made of bone, of sizes that would far exceed even Geo if you were to, I don't know, skin him alive.
Please don't.
Please don't. But yes, you have come to some formation of what a shore or a beach might be.
And the shore or beach leads to the Bone Cathedral?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Is it an ossuary?
Do you want to make me just a straight intelligence roll?
I don't know what that word
15.
means.
You would guess that the ossuary might be in there. But it is definitely some form of shrine or temple of worship of some kind.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we see any like symbols or markings or statues that we can like derive from who it is a temple to?
Not at this time. It just looks like a ruined building, to the best of your knowledge.
If I walk a little closer and peer into we're in the astral plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. If I peer into the ethereal plane, do I notice anything?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Nothing invisible. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay, cool. I guess we're going to the Spooky Bone Temple. Lorraine, you should fit right in.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Spooky Bone Temple before?
Are there doors that are closed? Can we see inside? Are there windows?
Yeah, is it bombed out?
You can see a good portion of the inside of it. Much like a cathedral, there seems to be some formation of seating and a long aisle, with a raised portion. There would be windows if a good portion of it wasn't completely ruined. But the rest is still standing. You can see the glass windows do still exist. But that is an excellent question. Lorea, do you want to roll me a d6?
Sure. 3.
I would say on a 3, it doesn't seem familiar to you, but it would look like something that you might dream up in your early days living on the streets.
It
It
kind of
does seem to
depends, I
be
guess,
a
if
form of worship.
yeah, I guess it depends on if Tessisrela has an ossuary. If I've been there, because then yes, but this one, then I wouldn't have been in this one. I don't recognize this one.
But yeah, there is a large door at the top of what seems to be a long little winding path up the side of this cliff.
Well, let's go and check it out. Do we want to be stealthy about it, so in case there is anything going on?
Yeah.
There's no reason not to try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Bellini,
cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Bellini, do you want to make me a perception check, knowing that it will be you? And can
Yeah.
everyone make me a stealth check with your pass without trace as well?
Oh my God.
That is a 23 on my perception.
Very nice.
And a nat 20 on my stealth check.
Damn.
God damn.
2 on the die becomes a 23 stealth check.
I've got 28. I've got more than Koo. What the
That's
hell?
crazy.
I got a 36 with my nat 20.
Damn.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, a 31 with my nat 20.
Oh, only a 31. Oh, they're okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And Geo?
25.
Hey, let's go.
Okay. Walking up to the doors of this great cathedral and opening it, you can see, like I said, that long aisle with the different sets of some sort of seating, the raised platform, and towards the back you can see there is another door. There's a very elegant diamond-shaped weird opening that has different runic writing all around it. That, you would guess, would be an ossuary. Walking through here, you can see that some of this fog that you'd seen lapping at the shore of the cliff further down has sort of raised up a little bit here as well. And moving through it, you can tell that it's starting to pull on a little bit of your movement, so this would all be difficult terrain. But yeah, you can see that diamond-shaped portion in front of you.
So I'm looking at my spells. Cool. Yeah. I will slowly move forward,
Mm-hmm.
kind of scanning the surroundings, making sure I don't set anything off.
Okay. Carrying on your stealth, as you're moving through up to the door, you don't sense anything dangerous in here that would cause you any difficulty.
Cool.
Moving up to the door, I'm just checking. You don't recognize the writing that's on sort of the script that's on the door.
Gotcha.
Do any of us recognize the scripting beyond Malini?
I would say Geo, yeah, because it's written in giant.
Forgot that
That
I
makes
knew Giant, honestly.
Honestly, you know so much, and it's very confusing for how stupid a character Geo is.
I know. Can I look to see what it says?
It is an inscription depicting great reverence to a fallen kin, which you would take to mean some form of giant. Other than that, not much else. It's just more inscription for respect and reverence for whoever might lie within.
I tell the party, well, we might find a giant's bones in here. Ask you all to be nice, but I'm the one that's going to disturb it the most. I already know that, so.
I wouldn't be too sure. I am a grave robber after all.
When you say giant's bones, you mean bones of a giant, not giants boning.
Yes, the first one.
Okay, great. I never know what we're walking into.
That's okay. me
Okay.
neither.
I have to specify. There was a translation. So he did translate it from giant to common. So there could have been translation error. So I had to specify. I also wanted to put that mental image in Lorea's head because I know she exactly did think it.
No,
giant
absolutely
stone.
not. Absolutely not.
She definitely thought it, for sure.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah, and we go in.
Okay. As you all move through this, the walls begin to press around you, opening up into just a simple corridor that sort of fades into vast darkness that even Bellini can't see through. And as you begin to step through, you can see sort of black water lapping at the broken pillars, and the room begins to expand outwards until you reach sort of an open space with a very low hanging ceiling with fractured roots and droplets sort of moving through it. On the far end of the room, there is another doorway that seems open, and through it you can see bright, open light, as if someone has turned on the light bulb in the vast cosmos that you'd been experiencing earlier. You can see that through it and sort of down, a raised portion of massive granite stone that is just floating, and a set of steps that seem to lead into this open space. It's very much like all sorts of physics have been thrown out the window, and moving down this corridor, seeing this open door, then just opens into endless space from there. Looking sort of cautiously at it and peeking your head through, you can see that the massive piece of granite sort of falls away into another piece, and then another and another. And as you look out into this floating endlessness, there is a massive body just sort of endlessly turning, of what you would take to be a giant. It is easily 300 foot, 400 foot in height, of this body that is just drifting ever so slightly. You can see as it's moving around that in its sort of midsection there is a raised plinth with a small box sitting on it. This purple and black glass box just gently resting.
I'm gonna go grab the box, but I feel like it's gonna be a trap.
I'm
What?
ready
That's
for him to set
crazy.
off the
What do you
trap.
mean? I don't know what you mean. I've never done anything like that, ever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm ready for him to set the trap off, but I'm just like, well, if you want to go take your box.
Can I look around to see what the very likely trap is?
Oh yeah, that's a great
Ooh.
question.
Make me, because you can see there's nothing really blocking your vision, so make me an insight roll. We'll see if you can figure out what it might be.
A 16.
Ooh, a 16. Around the plinth, there are two, still quite big. They're about geo-sized, you would guess, maybe slightly bigger. Bodies that look almost like skeletons, and they are all wearing armor. You guess maybe they might be guards of some kind. And as you sort of move your head around, a vast, swathing shadow moves across, and you can see the half-desiccated body of a shark that is, again, huge size, so it's easily bigger than Geo, just sort of gently circling the space of this place that it would be like water if there were water in it, but it is just swimming around.
I'll point it out.
So we more worried about the shark or the skeletons?
Yes, would be my answer.
Yeah, I agree with the yes.
Yes.
The skeletons, do they have like weapons we can see?
Absolutely.
we can just- Can we collect those and just disarm them?
From where you are at the moment, looking out, there is a massive, easily 400, 500 foot gap between you, the stairs, and then it just sort of drops away into this space. So, in theory, if you were to jump and, I don't know, float your way down to the chest, you would be able to pick up whatever their weapons would be. Yeah.
Can I have Eth just float me down?
Sure.
And then I'll steal all this shit and I'll tie a rope between me and Geo in case I need him to pull me back.
Yeah, make me a stealth check.
Um, 21.
Okay. Let's see. That's crazy. Okay. As you and Eth begins drifting off into the space. It's so hard to describe something that has no direction. I need you all to open Tailspire for me, because we are going to go into initiative. As you watch, Ku the shark begins to descend and is going to make his way to Bellini. I rolled a 24, which is insane. And I will need initiative as well from everyone.
Yes.
Let me just
Opening
pull up
Tailspire
your
in the meantime.
characters. Put you all
Time to
here.
move all the windows around. You're going there.
Geo and Q.
My initiative is 19.
19.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I got a 2.
Oh, damn.
17.
Amazing. And Geo?
18.
18. Got it. Let me just grab this one. Put him there. And I just need to quickly enable all of you to fly, so I don't lose you.
Also, please make sure Eth can fly as well. He's here.
Oh, do you know what? I always forget that Eth is a thing, even though he is the bane of my existence.
He's just here. Listen, everything's immune to fire damage, so he's just here to teleport us around and buff my spells that deal fire damage.
He's just here
And
for the
heal.
vibe, okay?
Yeah, F does wear cool guy party glasses. Okay, he's known to
Okay.
crush a brew or two. F, beer chugging champion of 20 Magillion Fix.
Player permissions. Okay, so you are about here. F with you. And I will
Yeah, we're
hide
holding
these guys.
hands.
And then I just need to adjust this. And summon everyone. I will say I did not make this map. This is completely thrifted, and I appreciate the person who made it, but I don't remember what their name is, so thank you, anonymous person.
Looks great.
It does.
And our shark is going to be up here. Rah. Okay. And these two are there. Okay. Moving into initiative, Geo and Ku, so Geo, you're first, and then Ku, you're after them. You both see the shark is headed towards Bellini. And as its head twitches and moves, you see the two skeletal giants begin to move at the presence of someone in this space.
My initiative was 19. I think I was first, actually.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
sorry. That is D&D Beyond messing up. I will move you. Lorea.
Wait, where are my
Geo.
friends?
They are at the top of the stairs, and it was easier just to hide them than to do anything,
okay.
so.
They need to be let in.
Yo, is that a Sharpedo? Yeah, it is.
You said I was hidden?
You're hidden at the moment, but essentially what you guys are is the view that I currently have, which is a good 100 to 150 feet away from where Bellini is floating. You're at the top of the bottom of a set of stairs, looking across this vast space. As you can see, that shark is going to go for him.
Okay.
But I'll say it's
There is a rope
150.
attaching me to you all. Just
There
as-
is. Yep.
I planned accordingly.
You did. It was very smart.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to orient where I am at.
You should be looking at me and F as if I'm facing towards y'all, with the outline of a person in the background.
Mm-hmm.
If that helps. 3D space.
Let's change it over
Nice.
to this 3D space. Yeah, like I said, it
I'm
was
just-
really hard for me to figure out how to describe things as well with this.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
see the
okay.
shark. Do I see those figures that are like behind us?
Yeah,
up the
they are
chest,
very
probably?
big. It's not like you. Those are the two figures that Koo spotted as they begin
Yeah.
to stand up.
And they're hostile too, right?
They reacted
Yes.
the same way the shark did, so you would guess so. Yeah.
Okay. I need to
It's
figure out.
you are looking, if you look at my screen share on Discord, you guys are as if you're looking at me. You're at the stairs and this is what you would see. Does that help orientate you at all?
I can even put a set of stairs and make you on them.
What is confusing to me is that if I click my miniature, which is hidden, I realize I'm on the shoulder of the giant, so I'm not there.
No.
So I just don't get it.
It's fine.
You're-
I
you're
will solve
here.
all of
Hold
your
on.
problems.
The stairs are wide.
Let's
floating.
let the DM tell us where we are, because I don't really follow this either.
I actually know why it's doing that. It's because you are still there. Ooh.
Yes,
And
okay.
bam, there you are.
Check. Okay, so he is really far away. Let me
Yeah.
see. Wait, that's not the one I wanted.
He's about 150 feet. Like I said, we will eyeball it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really have anything that is within range. I'll start off with my form of dread, obviously, for my 10 hit points and extra damage. Can I fly?
Do you want to try?
Yes.
Make me either athletics or acrobatics.
I'll go for acrobatics.
Does she get advantage if she shimmies down the rope that's tied to me?
Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Because at least then she'll have some control over direction.
Good. That's a dirty 20. The other one was a 5.
Yeah, once again, being in a place where you have to sort of attune yourself, you notice when you first came here, you had to will the ability to feel that solid ground, and then you were back to walking as normal. In this place, as you see that shark going for Bellini and you're wanting to go and help him, you feel that lightness to you, and you are able to travel any distance you want in 360 degrees.
Perfect. I will move my entire movement speed of 30 feet because we're about 150 away. So I'll be in 120 feet, which is my range for Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
and
Blast.
I'll start blasting him.
Go for it.
Oh, the first one is a miss unless it has an AC of 10. The second one is a miss unless it has an AC of 11.
We'll put you there. Nope. There. That is... I will double check for you. Its AC is 13.
Yeah, no. I missed both Eldritch Beams, but I am
Pants.
a monster.
Okay. I can't be bothered to change you, so we will use, funnily
That's
enough,
fine.
our imagination. Anything else?
No, I used my movement speed bonus action and action.
Okay. Gio.
I am going to dash and try to float over to where Bellini is.
Okay, what is your movement speed?
A 30 feet.
A 30. 30. Wow, I put Laura really far. Okay, so you are where she is. And she is where you are. That will do. Good enough. We are eyeballing it. Anything else?
Can I pull Bellini to me now?
Oh, that is an excellent question. Make me a strength check.
I'm 12.
Unfortunately not. Cool.
I'm gonna bonus action dash to get a bit closer. It's difficult terrain here, right?
Not in this space, no. That was only during
Okay, I mean, either way.
pieces of the fog.
Yep, either way, I'm bonus action dashing to get within 100 feet of the shark.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Oh, is this your cool one?
It is, but it's only a 12.
Oh, that's a miss. I so wanted to see the crossbow.
And that will be end of my turn.
Okay. These two are taking their actions to just get up. So that's them. They will probably walk a little bit closer. And the shark can move 50 feet.
Uh-oh.
It is going to go for the first thing it sees, so I will roll a d4. Okay, it's going to go for Eth.
D5. Yeah, okay. Yes. You can try. You got it, buddy.
28.
Yeah, that hits F.
What
How
the
rude.
fuck?
I roll a 19 and it has a +9.
God damn.
Yeah, it 100% is a Sharpedo. Don't worry.
27 points of piercing damage.
Time to see if F is resistant to piercing damage.
I don't know.
No, just fire. Yeah, okay. Ow. What the fuck? That's not cool. F does not like that.
I'm glad you noticed that, Ray. I was looking for Shark and I was like, hey, look, that one's from Pokemon. Okay, so he is...
Is he next to me?
No, he's next to Eth, and it's very difficult for me to... There we go.
Yeah, 3D space. Hard to manipulate.
3D space, hurt brain. Okay. Top of the round... bottom of the round, sorry, Bellini.
I turn, I look at the shark, and I go, rude. I float over. And I am going to Burning Hands the shark.
Okay,
At second level.
go for it.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Will do. Dex. 17.
Okay. Rude. It takes... Plus, hold on. It takes 10 points of fire damage.
10 points of fire damage.
Yes, I already halved it.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
And then I will bonus action Shillelagh, and then I will flip at the bird.
Nice. Every little helps.
Yeah.
Lorea.
And I go, your mom doesn't love you. And then I float
Probably
in
true.
space.
I'll hex the shark. He'll get disadvantage on strength ability checks. And I will yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it again. Try
Go for
at
it.
least. 19 to hit the first one,
19 is a hit.
which will cause him 10 force damage, 3 necrotic damage, and an additional 6 necrotic damage. So 9 necrotic damage in total, 10 force, 19 damage in total.
Yeah, that blast sort of rocketing through a portion of his body does seem to be effective.
Thank God. I'm going to hit him with beam number 2. Natural 20.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So we're starting with 14 force damage. Ah! My dice fell. Adding onto it another sorry, no. Yes. 24 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
8 necrotic plus an additional 1 necrotic. 9 necrotic damage. So 24 force, 9 necrotic, 33 damage in total.
Amazing. Are you in your form of dread?
Yes. Oh my god, is he able to be scared?
What is the DC for your wisdom saving roll? I think it's wisdom.
15. Yes, it is wisdom. Wisdom, yeah.
That is a 3 because I rolled a 4 and it has a -1.
Okay, so it is frightened. It will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within its line of sight. And it can't willingly move closer to me.
Okay. Geo.
Dash the 60 feet again, and then I will invoke Giant Smite to get large.
Get big.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Very nice. Cool.
I am going to take another shot at it with my crossbow.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a lot better. 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right. It is within 5 feet of an ally, so let's do
It is.
this. God damn it, go away. Alright, so that is 11 plus another... Uh, 23 piercing plus... six lightning, so 29 damage total.
Awesome. Yeah, that bolt rocketing through the brand new crossbow. Alighting with that static electricity and then hitting into the shark. It looks rough. There are pieces of ribs sort of like floating out into the endless. I'm gonna roll a d4. It's gonna attack Eth again.
I think I get a bonus action attack because it's a repeater.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do you want to take it? Sorry, that's my fault.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Absolutely.
So that's another 7 piercing damage plus another 6 lightning damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he already looks rough. He looks rougher. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
Cool. Moving over to the shark. It attacks Eth. It got a crit. Which is... 54 points of piercing damage.
Eth goes poof.
Eth goes poof. I will hide him. Okay. Let me just check because one of them. This one is going to move to here. He is then going to... Yep. He is going to, as you can see, he's walking towards you, pulls from his back this long sort of steel chain, begins whipping it around his head, and he's going to try and attack Bellini.
Not the shark.
No. That is 13 plus 9 is 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Can you make me a... Oh, nothing. Make me a nothing. You are grappled currently.
Oh.
Oh.
10.
cool.
13, and you take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ah.
That is his turn. The other skeleton is going to move up to his buddy, and he's going to use his action to pull Bellini. So I'm going to make a strength check. Yep. Pull
Can
Bellini.
I make an opposed strength check? Because technically,
Well, you're
I still
not-
have the rope that.
Oh, that's true. That is so good. Absolutely, yes, you may. So I rolled 18 plus 5 is a 23.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, you pull Bellini.
Okay.
I got a 14.
I will say you guys are attached, so if Bellini moves 20 feet, you guys, Geo is going to move 20 feet. Because you're holding onto it. Let's put you all in a row so we can figure it out. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. That is both of their actions, because they can't do anything. Bellini. Let's put you onto some solid ground.
Oh, like he pulled me all the way to him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great. What do I need to do to attempt to escape this chain?
So you are grappled. Where is it? Here it is. Beep beep beep. Strength or Dex 17. So it'd be acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Sorry.
Gesundheit.
Question.
Answer.
Can I still cast the spell?
Ooh, great question.
Well,
I believe
grappled.
so. I believe you are just grappled and restrained.
Great.
Restrained. Attack rolls have disadvantage, but yes, you can still make spells. So you have no speed, and you have disadvantage and they have advantage, and that's pretty much it.
Can I, they're on the edge of this cliff, right?
Yes.
Can I... cast... Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I want to cast Erupting Earth or Freedom of Waves. Erupting Earth is a 20-foot area of earth that shoots up. It doesn't say anything about displacement, but making it difficult terrain. Would it displace the giants? Can I, like, erupt the ground beneath them and collapse it? It's a 20-foot area.
Ooh. I would say no. There's too much mass. I'd say
Okay.
it's not that you wouldn't be able to cast the spell and have that effect. If you have control over your dimensional space, they might also have that. So it'd be rendered a moot objective.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm guessing they could also float into the void, but...
Yeah. I just don't want
like-
you wasting your turn on something that
No.
wouldn't really.
That's fine.
Much.
I cast Freedom of Waves,
Very cool.
15-foot, 10-foot tall cylinder. I want it to hit myself, and if I can hit both, great. If not, don't worry about it. They need to make a strength saving throw
15.
to avoid being knocked prone.
Is a 15-foot cylinder.
It takes form of a 15-foot radius. You conjure a deluge of seawater in a 15-foot radius, 10-foot tall cylinder, centered at a point within range. This water takes on the form of a wave, whirlpool, water spout, or other form of your choice. Each creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell save DC or take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. You choose the number of creatures equal to your spellcasting modifier, minimum of 1, to automatically succeed. If you are within the spell's area as part of the action, you can cast the spell, you can vanish into the deluge and teleport into an unoccupied space in its area. I'm freeing myself from being grappled and attempting to knock them prone.
That is very smart. They are. I would say both of them are in it. So I will roll those strength checks.
Cool.
You sort of sploosh, plip, plop, your way into another portion. You're no longer in the chain, but you are still in melee with them.
That's fine. I just like boop.
Only because they're massive,
over.
so even 15 foot.
Yeah,
they're still in it.
I like boop slightly out of the way, so I'm not grappled.
Well,
anymore,
I will say actually,
so have advantage.
I will say you can pick a side of one of them because technically, then you'd be out of range of the other one.
Great. I boop over here.
One of them rolled a strength save.
Strength saving throw, yes.
21.
I knew they were most likely gonna pass. Yeah, that passes.
Oh, and 15.
That meets it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you are free.
Yeah,
You're no longer restrained or grappled.
My saves with my staff. Oh no, are 15.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else on your turn? That was pretty good use.
Bonus action. I'm going to drink a potion.
Smart. Lorrea.
Yeah.
I will probably still just Eldritch Blast the shark for my action because it seemed to have a rough go at it. First one is a 14 to hit. The first blast did that.
Yes,
right?
its AC is 13.
Okay, so we've got 13 force plus 8 necrotic. Second blast is going towards it as well. That is a 19 to hit.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, perfect. So I only get extra necrotic damage on one roll. So the first beam is like this shadow energy that bolts towards it with like green spirits erupting from it to signal that necrotic energy. And then the second bolt is just pure black that pierces through it, and it's just sort of every orifice escapes from every orifice of the shark just escapes this black inky sort of smoke as it dies. I don't know what it does when it dies, if it sort of floats like it's been sent out into space. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop my hex concentration, and instead I'm going to use a charge from Siler's Ring to cast Fairy Fire on the big dudes. And if I need to move closer to do that, I will. Let me check what the range is for it. 60 feet. Yeah, I'll have to move closer.
So it would
So I'll
be an action, right? To use the ring?
You're super right. I don't do that. Instead, I'll move the hex over to the first guy, the one with the beard.
Okay. I will color
as a
him
bonus
red.
action.
Thank you.
Yes. My bad.
This
That was
one
my turn.
shall be green. Wonderful. Pretty good turn. Geo.
Before I move, I'm going to yell in Giant and be like, "What are you two doing here?" to see if they respond.
Make me an intimidation roll.
"19."
Yeah, there's no response. They're undead.
That's fair. Okay. Then I will move the 30 feet to the ground and attack the green dude.
Green dude. Meow. Skaploosh.
Does a 15 hit?
15 is a... what one did you say?
Green.
Miss.
I try and attack again. This time it is a 26.
Yep, that's a pretty good hit. Yeah, just about.
That'll take 9. Let's see. What is my normal damage? Bludgeoning damage. And then an extra 5 from my giant's might. And that will be my turn.
As you swing to this one, you notice that underneath a good portion of the armor, there is a lot less sort of petrified skin and muscle. It is a lot of bones. And as you take Dreadful and smash through it, you knock an incomplete portion of his torso just aside. He is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage because he is a skeleton. And that is the way you say it. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's everything.
Okay. Cool.
I will bonus action steady aim, give myself advantage, and go for the one that Geo just hit.
Amazing.
A 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
Jesus. A 9 piercing plus where is that? Here it is. 6 lightning and I will make that my favored foe to add an extra 1 piercing damage to it.
Hey man, everything helps. Anything else for you?
No, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Skellington is gonna go for Geo because you hit him.
How dare he?
I know, right? An 18 on the first one.
And that hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna do them all. 26
That definitely hits.
and 17.
That also hits.
Okay. First set of damage is 15 slashing. Nine slashing.
Okay.
And that's 12 slashing. That is his turn. This giant is going to... oh, God.
Roro Reggie.
Yeah.
You can attack me again, it's fine.
No, he's going to go for Bellini.
Rude.
A 21 again.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Rude. Okay. That's red, right?
That is red. Yes. It is your turn.
I am going to, as my action, summon F. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. 8, because he has a -1.
Yeah, that fails.
Summon F. Ping pong.
He takes 12 points of fire damage. And then as my bonus action, I command F to hold my hand and teleport me 15 feet behind the guy. So I'm now on this side. And no longer restrained or grappled.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Larea.
I Eldritch Blast a red dude.
Eldritch Blade.
First one is an 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Okay. Is he resistant or immune to necrotic damage? AKA, am I going to roll those dice?
Neither. He's
a
not
skeleton.
resistant to anything.
What? Okay. Is he resistant to Frighten?
Nope.
What the fuck, dog? Okay. So that is 13 force damage, 3 necrotic plus an additional 5 necrotic, 8 necrotic in total, 13, 21 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have to make a wisdom save DC 15,
Funnily enough,
sorry.
even though he's a stupid dead giant, he rolled a natural 20.
Just not
What
that
if he
scary.
didn't?
There's not enough brain. Well, do you want to use it?
Yeah, fuck it. That's my
It'll give
last
him
luck point.
disadvantage on his attack rolls if he's frightened, so that would be good.
Yeah, that's my last luck point.
16.
Nah, that still saves. But I have another
yeah.
blast.
Blast.
That is a 21 to hit. That is just the force damage. I think I gave the shark a little bit too much damage last time, but that's fine.
Meh.
Retribution for all the immunities. 6 force damage, and another wisdom
damage.
save.
12.
That fails. He's not frightened, so he will have disadvantage, and he can't move closer to me.
I don't think he needs to, but that's okay.
No, but you know.
Geo.
I'm gonna attack Green Boy again.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I miss because it's another 15. The second one I miss because I do a 12.
Oh,
Anything else?
I'm going to use my second wind to regain some health. So it's 1d10 plus 7.
Very nice. Cool.
My turn, or sorry, I zoned out for a second.
That's fine. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going for the one I hit last time. I'm gonna bonus action, steady aim to do it with advantage again. $26.
Absolutely.
And that is 16 piercing. Sorry, 20 piercing and 4 lightning damage.
Very nice.
And that
anything
will
else?
be my turn. Nope.
Awesome.
That is end of my turn.
Skellington is going to go for... that's a good question. Yeah, he's going to go for Geo again.
That's fine.
Is it red or green,
18.
dude?
That is green, I believe. Yeah. That is 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Next one is a 16.
Hits it, beats it.
9 points of slashing damage. And a 23.
That definitely hits.
17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
My other giant's going to take his reaction to chain whip Geo, which is a 24.
With disadvantage?
Great question. No. 15 plus 9, 24 again.
God damn. I tried, Geo.
7.
Sorry.
7 plus 6, 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And I am down.
That is his reaction. And then he's going to take his action to hit Bellini.
Okay.
Actually, I will roll a d4. Rolled a 1. He's going to hit Bellini. 24.
With disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. 7 plus 9 is not enough. 16.
Misses.
God, very nice. Bellini, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom. Each
Love that
creature of my choice must make a Constitution saving throw. In addition, Geo is going to can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dices and gain equal to that number of hit points.
Oh shit.
You have such fun spells. What the hell?
He's a druid, man.
These are all my spells that don't require concentration. Because normally I'm concentrating on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. What do I need to... Constitution.
Constitution. Which I know they're probably going to pass.
Okay. Do I have disadvantage because he's frightened? Rhea?
No, it's only attack rolls.
Only attack rolls.
He has disadvantage on strength ability checks, not saves. Because of Hex.
Well, they both have advantage on... they have magical resistance.
Yeah.
So, on spells. So, that is a Constitution 19.
That passes.
And the other one is a... God, my brain today is mush. 22.
Yeah, that passes. And so they take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
They take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okie
So, and then Geo, you get to roll a hit dice to pop up.
A second one or just?
Or you're
normal
just
one?
your one. Just your
Okay.
one.
No, I healed for 19.
That is mad.
Thank you, Bloom.
Oh, and then you also get an additional 3.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Actually, no, you also get a D8 because F is up, so and he buffs all healing magic. You get an additional 6 on top of that 3.
Back to
That
28.
is...
Go
big
ahead.
moves.
Hell.
F, if I cast a spell that heals, if I cast a spell that heals and he's up, I get to add a D8 to it because he's enhanced our bond.
Yes, that's so true. Level 7, man. Crazy. Lorea.
Eldritch Blast on Red Dude. I want him dead, so I can move my Hex on the other guy. So, first beam is a 19 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. 7 force,
Mhm.
4 necrotic, plus an additional 5 necrotics, 16 damage in total. He, at this point, is no longer frightened, so he'll need to make another wisdom save. DC 15.
I was just trying to figure out if... No. 3.
That fails, so he's frightened. I first need to see if the second one hits. I was going to roll damage immediately. A second Eldritch Blast. That's going to miss. 13.
Miss.
Yeah, okay. That's my turn.
Geo.
I'm gonna attack the green dude again with Dreadfall. The first one's a 13.
Miss.
Second one's a
Sorry.
13.
That's also a miss.
And then
Damn.
Can I choose to just like fall backwards and then just like float 10 feet?
You can, but you would have attacks of opportunity if you do that.
Okay. No, I'll just drink a potion of healing for my bonus action.
No worries. Cool. Just sniping from the back seats.
I am once again gonna steady aim, take a shot. $23.
23 definitely hits.
14 plus 13 plus 3, 27. 30 points of piercing
Oh.
and 2 points of lightning.
Jesus Christ. That is awesome. Anything else?
No, I can't use my reaction for anything, and I sacrifice movement for my bonus action.
Okay. Skellington time. I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna go for Geo. I can't do maths. 14 is a miss, I believe.
Finally.
A 12. And... 21.
21
Jesus.
hits.
9, 12, 17 points of slashing damage. My frightened boy is going to take a reaction at disadvantage. That's a miss. And then his turn. Lorea, what's your AC?
Mine is 15.
Good to know. If he's frightened, can he still attack you?
Yes, he can't move closer and he has disadvantage, but he can attack me.
That is a 21 with disadvantage. As
That'll
you
hit.
notice that he shoves his hand into a portion of this massive pieces of bone, picks it up, and he is going to lob it at you from where he's standing, because you're pissing him off.
Yes, that'll hit.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Okay. I will roll my concentration for Hexel. Yes.
Bellini.
Cool. Red is still up, right?
Both
Yes.
of them are still up. Yep.
How hurt do they look?
Red looks like he's about to fall apart, and the skeleton he looks pretty bad.
Can I Scorching Ray both of them?
believe Scorching Ray is a ranged attack, so it would be disadvantaged because you're actually still next to them.
Make a ranged spell attack. Can I have F blink 15 feet away and then have F be the origin of my ranged spell attack? Because that's what Enhanced Bond allows me to do, as long as it's not a
Does it say
self? So Enhanced Bond
yes
allows me to cast spells with you can cast a spell with a range other than self. The spell can originate from your wildfire spirit.
When you cast it other than self, the spell can... Yeah, absolutely.
Great. I blink F. I tell F to blink 15 feet away.
Blink.
The red has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Got it. Dex 14.
That fails. So he takes 9 points of fire damage.
Oh, rough.
And then cast Scorching Ray. I will upcast it, so I will get additional rays. Do I get S bonus on each ray? Because it's a fire spell. Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage or restores hit points while the wildfire spirit is summoned, roll a d8 and you gain a bonus equal to the number one rolled. Yeah.
To one, so it's one. So it's one of them. You only get bonus
one of them will get buffed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So then I'll roll my spell attacks. Does a 16 hit?
On which one?
Red.
Yes.
Great. He will take. Scorching Ray is 2d6 because it doesn't. Damage doesn't go up, just the number of rays. It's a d8. 8 plus 8 points of damage, 16 fire damage on red.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Great. Skeleton.
Oh yeah.
Does a 20 hit?
Just a smidge. Yeah.
Cool. Takes 10 points of fire damage.
Awesome. Still up.
Does a 15 hit?
No, that's a miss.
Does a 16 hit?
Nope, that's a miss.
And then final ray. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, that is a hit. It's like we're playing Battleships.
18 is between 16 and 19.
Does he takes 7 points of fire damage.
Amazing. That was a pretty good turn. Anything else from you?
No, that's it. That's my action, bonus action, reaction.
Perfect. Lorea.
Yes, I use bonus action to move my hex on him. He will have disadvantage on strength ability checks, which you rarely use in a combat anyway, except for grappling. My first Eldritch Blast is going to hit him for 24.
Yep, just a little bit.
That is going to start off with 7 force plus 8 necrotic.
Okay.
Did you have it noted? Because I forgot my force damage already.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, good. Second Eldritch Blast is 17.
Hit.
Okay. That is just going to be force, and that is 5 force damage. Oh, I need 2 wisdom saves from him for 2 instances of frightened. Or 1 if he fails the first one.
1 was a crit.
Okay, he succeeds.
And the other one was 18 minus 1, 17.
Yes, that succeeds. Okay, he's not frightened, but at least I gave him a whooping. That's my turn.
Geo.
I am not really gonna pray, but I am praying to the dream god that I can actually hit guy. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit. Can you roll me a percentile
Okay.
dice as well?
Yeah. 82.
But 17 definitely hits.
Okay. That is 9 bludgeoning damage. 5 necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this?
And 5 giant smite damage.
He is dead.
I'm going to actually jump up and then just take his head and then just like pull it off and pull his skull out of his skeleton body.
That is
Damn.
so gross. Okay.
And then I'm gonna
As-
put his head on my shoulder so I have 2 heads.
His body sort of slumps onto the ground. You are out of initiative. Given that you, Geo, are sort of reaching out for that otherworldly entity, there is like a pulse from where you know your spark lies, sort of the middle portion near where your heart is. There's definitely a response. There's not so much of a response as you're used to. There's sort of like, ooh, magic person talking to me. But yeah, there's definitely a feedback. Okay. As you can all see in Tailspire, there is actually a small totem over here. Oh, not a totem, like plinth. As you sort of wander over this way.
I see it.
Um,
So I will. Yeah.
On top of it is this sort of deep within this ossuary, this giant floating skeleton of this, well, a giant. You can see on that stone plinth is a overlapping plates of glass that have been fused together with a frame of bone. You can see fine cracks running along portions of the lid and the surface, and from in the crack there's like a little glow of pulsing light.
I'm gonna put on my gloves to start with.
Smart. You've learnt from mistakes.
Yes. And I do want to take a closer look without touching it for now. But I might later. I want to see
Okay.
whatever's up. Whatever I can glean from it.
Make me an investigation roll. Or
Yes.
Arcana, depending on whatever one's better for you.
Neither. Okay, I'm back to my true rolls. It's a 3.
So
it's nice and shiny.
It's. I would say even on a 3, you know this might be the relic that she was talking about that would help you.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 13 on my Arcana check.
On a 13, it's definitely magic that is from this realm. I wouldn't say on a 13 you know specifically what it is, but it would definitely help in some kind. Standing.
Go ahead.
Standing around this plinth, sort of as you're looking around, you look off, and towards the end of the skeleton's foot drifting in space is a very well-kept ship that is just gently sort of resting there. You can see it has sails that almost look like fins coming across from it out the side as well as up. And again, Geo, you don't recognize the ship itself, but you know that this would be a mode of transportation. And as you're looking around, despite this being inside a cathedral as you know it, obviously this being the dreaming, there is no sense to sort of liminal spaces. So you could, if you had enough willpower, take the ship and use that to traverse the next portion. But is there anything you guys would like to do as you're standing around this plinth?
I'm gonna pick the box up and then run over to the ship and be like, we should go before we get stuck here.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Let's take you all over to the ship.
Are we taking the magical glowy rock with us?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, the ship is by its... Oh, it's a big ship. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like Kane, do I need to do a history insight check to see if I need to figure out how the ship works, or do I already know?
Yes, I will need a history roll. That is a very smart question.
Hold on. There are some dudes at the back of the ship by this ballista.
Yes, there are.
Oh.
As you
Hey.
all
Also, there are people on the deck.
as you all float over to this giant ship near the foot, you can see dozens of people sort of walking about. There is a slight translucent portion to some of them. Some of them are wearing sort of rusted ceremonial armor. You can see an elven woman dressed in, well, Araya would know, funeral silks. It's all just long black cloth and a veil. You can see at the stern there is a tall woman with a shaved head and a long grey coat, and who's missing her arm. Her left arm, I was pointing at my right. Her left arm is missing below the elbow, but you can see the rest of it is made up with this translucent spectral light. And all of them look your way as you make your way sort of drifting across this space. What did you get for your roll, Gio?
Oh, I didn't roll actually. Sorry. 10.
Okay. Not at this moment. You don't know how to work the ship.
I'll just say hi and see if they respond at all. Like, they look our way. Do they seem to understand me?
Some of the translucent people look at you, and they open their mouths as if they're saying something and nothing comes out. But you notice the person, this bald woman walking towards you down the steps, sort of gives you a little wave as you say hi with that, sorry, wrong hand, spectral arm. Come on board. You are free to stay, and we won't hurt you.
Okay, perfect. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as they're not nightmares or hostile in any way so far. Yeah, we're trying to return to our world. The material plane? Do you know, are you going there?
That is not a destination I would have had in mind. I don't know if you can tell, but we are not living. But yes, we can help you. the place you're looking for is the last gate. It's much like, I'm sure, the entrance you used, a temple inside a dead titan.
I don't know if that's the entrance we used, but
Well,
that sounds cool.
Almost a cathedral of bone, much like the one.
Oh, yeah. To get to this void. Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, we passed through that. Our entry into here is less voluntary. Okay. Yeah, we could use all the help we can.
I mean, we can take you to the Pale Fields, and you can move on from there.
And what do we do after the Pale Fields, or in the Pale Fields?
You'll see it. It's the Pale Fields lead up to the ruins of the temple.
Is there a map of this place? Do you have one of those?
No, believe me, we have tried. There's not much sense to this place. We're all renegades, if you want to better of the word. We are meant to have moved on, and we would rather that we didn't do that.
Okay.
Why don't you
This
want
has
to move on?
become our space. Well,
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't know about the others, but for me, it seems quite scary. So, and I'm having fun. I found myself here. I must have drifted out of the river to the afterlife, and this space is infinite, and I want to see it all.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, to each their own. Seems kind of void here.
Well, yes, we had come here on a bit of an expedition to see if we could recover anything of interest from the dead giant, but seems like you guys got to it first.
Oh, I have his head if you want it.
I would love his head.
I think-
Absolutely.
I just like
Wait.
pull it off my shoulder and then give him the head.
Yes. I'm gonna make this like the
Maybe.
masthead.
What were you expecting to find?
There is a good portion of relics imbued with memories or thoughts or souls or power. You can trade a good number of things. We still have the urge to eat and drink, so it's nice to have things to be able to indulge in whilst you're adrift. I have
Okay.
no want for power other than sort of my ship.
What type of memories are you guys trying to look for?
I mean, I would love to say hopeful ones, but to be honest, the traumatic ones are pretty powerful as well, so some people collect them, there are creatures that consume them. Really depends on who's got something more interesting to give me.
Have you found any memories recently?
Sure, yeah. Do you want to... And she indicates, like, to a set of doors that you can see.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see him. Do you have any about a hippo?
A hippo.
Or some man named Wizard?
I mean, we have some memories of...
What do you know about Mortimer Hobb?
These names are lost on me. I won't lie.
When you say you collect memories, is it taking the memory? Is it making a copy of it?
Oh, no. They often manifest in some sort of item, be it like a child's shoe or a comb or a mirror. Maybe someone was a bit too vain and they liked looking in it a lot. They just kind of are made here. I'm not one for taking them from someone. I do believe there are creatures that do that, but no, we just pick them up, take the items, and yeah, we're like an intermediary.
Yeah, we
What the-
came across an Aranea that took memories. We didn't give them any, though.
Yes, that's smart. She is a little crafty. Anyway, did you want to see? And she like opens a portion of the door. You can see there's a set of stairs, and there's a like pulsing little silver light every now and then. If you want, you can go have a look. I believe there's not much else keeping us here, so we could leave if you want. Make our way to the bone fields. I will preface the
Yeah.
bone fields are I'm told there was a battle at some point. They're not exactly nice to be in.
I mean, it is called the Bone Fields. I had gathered that it wasn't like a vacation destination.
Ah,
Well,
right,
depends who
yeah,
you ask.
well, yeah, I mean, she has a point. She strikes the deck with the heel of one of her boots, and the vessel, in an answer, begins a low, sort of resonant hum. Silver light spreading across the lines carved into the hull and the deck, and the movement of the air around it begins to shimmer as the boat does actually move forwards. If you want to, you can explore lower decks. For
I want to
those
see memories.
on top of the deck,
Yeah, I
you
do
can
too.
have a little look around, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
Moving downstairs, you can see a good portion of what appears to be the lower decks. There are some cannons in here with these weird, long, almost too long for what you're normally used to seeing, with little inscriptions, and some of them have animal heads at the end. But towards the far end of this deck, where it turns into more of a cargo space, all along you can see shelves and shelves of different random objects, and each one of them are softly pulsing with this light, and together they almost giving off all of that light that you saw from above the stairs. Yeah, you guys are free to explore if you want to.
What's your name? I'll ask the lady.
That is a great question. What is her name? Vaywara.
Hey, Wara.
Mhm.
What's your favorite memory that you've collected? Or object, or whatever?
My favorite one. Ooh, I'm gonna roll d6. 3. There is it doesn't look like much, but there is a piece of rope as she's moving down with you. There's a piece of rope that is knotted, and she reaches up, picks it off a shelf. You can see a length of rope that has been knotted maybe 3 or 4 times into itself, almost like a pretzel of knots. I don't know who this belonged to, but the memory attached to it is of a father and a son. They must have been sailors of some kind. He's teaching him how to tie knots, and being that I am, I don't want to say pirate, a sailor, it really speaks to me.
What's
Any items around that look like they're from the material plane originally?
Ooh, make me a investigation check.
Oh, that's a big ol' 8.
It's not that you don't find any. I would say it's hard for you to tell the difference if there were one. As you're looking around, some of them are tangible. You can actually like pick them up. In this space at the moment, no, you're not too sure.
how do we experience one of these memories? Do we touch the object?
Yes, depending on the strength of the memory, if it's not, if it's beginning to fade, or they have a bit of a half-life, if I'm honest, but if it's beginning to fade, you have to concentrate a lot more, but a powerful memory, you could just touch it.
I want to like reach out for a random object. I don't know what kind of objects there are, but I want to experience a different memory than pretzel rope.
Yeah, you
Same.
instinctively reach for a piece of cloth. This ordinary linen is a little bit yellowed with how old it is. And you get a flooding vision of some people standing, making vows with a crowd around them. And then it sort of flashes to everyone getting soaked in heavy rain, just pouring down on them, all running towards this very crowded barn. And then the guests are stood in amongst a donkey and some cows and cattle and a couple of chickens. And everyone's smiling and having a nice time, even despite the heavy rain that was to ruin their wedding.
What kind of people are they?
Just humans. Very plain clothed. It looks maybe this might have been on their own land. They might have been farmers or something.
Okay. Anything that I see of note? Any landscape points of interest I see?
Rolling fields and forests. I wouldn't say it's anything you recognize.
Okay.
Can I reach for the weirdest thing I see?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a d6.
Big ol' 1.
Yeah. There is, you sort of reach for a couple of items and you're not sure what to pick up, and your hand sort of alights on something a little bit more tangible that's a little squishy, and as you pick it up, you can see the cut off end of a tentacle just sort of dangling. And even as you hold it up, there's a little bit of goo that drips onto the floor. Can you make me a wisdom save, please?
$21.
On a 21, you don't suffer any adverse effects, but you are hit with visions of like deep shadows and cold water and the taste of iron and several other limbs moving around it. It seems to be some sort of deep sea squid. But yeah, that is probably the weirdest thing you could probably find.
Neat.
It's a bit gross. Anyone else?
Yeah, is there any small stuffed animals or dolls? Anything that might look haunted?
Let's have a look. Yeah, roll me d6.
I got a 6.
Yeah, you can see what might have been a rabbit at one point. Each portion of its body has been repaired with mismatched thread or pieces of material, so it's very patchwork. Most of the stuffing is settled into the lower half, so it's kind of like sagged over a little bit. It's got one blue and one black button eye. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I grab that.
Okay. You get the vision of small hands clutching it beneath a blanket. Whoever the child was pretending to be asleep. I will say there are some flashes of not so great visions, but I won't go into detail what they are. On a 6, you look and it's got a little tag on it, and in a very mismatched, you know how children write, where some letters are smaller and bigger, and it says Mr. Nibs, because that's his name. His name is Mr. Nibs.
I would like to pick up Mr. Nibs.
You can
What
do that, yeah.
happens? Cool.
Nothing but those memories.
Great. I look at the lady and I go, "Can I keep this?"
Make me a
I'll pay
persuasion.
you for it.
Make a persuasion roll.
Yeah.
I'm good at these. I got a 19.
Sure, I mean, we can make a trade. What items have you got? Give me something of yours.
Can I pull out? Hold on. I have specifically have stuff for this one on. I pull out the book on the caravan wars I collected for my dad on our road trip.
Sure.
And I go, I can give you this book. It's a history book.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't imagine how many people have read it. And she
Great.
offers out her hand.
Great. I give her the book and I very quickly take the Mr. Nibs and I put it in my bag and I put it next to all the other stuffed animals.
Okay. As you're putting it in the bag, everyone's sort of done interacting with all the different items and things. You watch as Vey puts the book in her satchel. Bellini, you looking around and you hear, "She's going to betray you."
I look down at Mr. Nibs. I go, was that you?
She's going to betray you.
I can't hear you.
She's going to betray you.
I look at the rest of the party and I look at Gio and I go, "Be on your guard. The doll is talking to me and says the lady's gonna betray us.
Kill her. Kill her."
Mr. Nibs might also be bloodthirsty. It wants us to kill her, but I don't fully trust it. It's another talking doll."
I put my arm around like Bellini's shoulder and I'm like, I get you. Can you help me heal, just in case?
Yeah.
And then I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah. I also cast Cure Wounds on Chia. Hold on. And it'll be buffed by F. Hold on. That's +3, 15. I'll do it again. Ooh, max 16. So you heal for a total of 34. As I burn 2 first level spell slots to heal you. And then can we also short rest? Now that we're on this boat?
If you feel comfortable enough to do that.
Yeah.
If they want a short rest, I'll stay up. But I have one question. How many times can I hear myself if I don't have any spell slots? Because I ate the book.
What?
At the beginning of the campaign, I ate the book that let me use Firebolt, Prestidigitation, and Cure Wounds.
Oh, I
But it didn't
forgot
give me any
about
spell
that.
slots. So how many times can I use my
I'd
first
say
level spell?
probably once per long rest.
I'll offer to Geo to rest up because I haven't used any pack slots and I haven't lost a lot of HP, so I'll stand guard.
I literally have done. I have expended no resources today. Why don't
Cool.
It's because
Why
you
don't
were
all of
just
you rest?
fucking killing it from the back. But yes, you guys can short rest if one
Great.
of you is
I'm
keeping
back at
watch.
full. And I have all of my wild shape slots back. And F is just hanging. Thanks, F. You a real one. Cool.
Okay. Arriving at the bone field.
Hell yeah.
Let's just do this. What you guys see is as the ship, the Wavemaker, moves along, the body of the giant sort of slipping away as it passes further into this celestial expanse of stars, and you notice the ship does make some form of like cutting awake, but all it does is sort of silver light that drifts outwards. Moving along, you can see different portions of images and faces beneath what appears to be the water on which it sails. And crossing through this current, is there anything you guys want to do aside from short resting in this time as you travel towards the Bona Fields?
I'm gonna pray.
Okay. What is? Are you saying anything? What is the intention behind praying?
To give thanks for the Lady of Reverie to keep me alive this whole time. Because I know at least twice she has saved me from death.
Very true. Make me a percentile roll.
89.
There is no response. In fact, as you pray, you feel yourself growing a little cold as ice begins to crest parts of your fingertips. She is literally giving you the cold shoulder.
One time that I say thanks, she's just ignoring me.
Hey, man, if you hadn't made a deal very recently, that might have been different.
I know.
Okay. Slowing up to where it's very obvious what might reference the bone field, as beyond the fog that this sort of pours up to, there are drifting bodies of skeletons that make a landscape that hold together only in the orbit that they rotate around, which is this mass of different pieces of stone and a mountain on which sits a coiled rib cage that forms a temple. Sort of pale bones, one horizon to the other, just drifting like sand, of skulls that stare at you, of ribs, antlers, jaws, weird creatures, curved remains of things that maybe had no name or have long been forgotten. The ship stops. There is a gangplank that sort of lowers onto it. Vey looks at you. We can stick around. Hopefully you won't have to come back. Do you want us to stay and wait, or should we just leave?
If you could stay for a little bit, that'd be awesome.
Do we have an idea of how far we have to go to get where we're going?
So as far as you know, the last gate will be in that temple, and it looks about maybe a 20-minute walk from where you are across these fields.
Stay for about an hour. We won't keep you longer than that.
Okay. Yeah, of course. And you notice that she, as she moves away on a portion of the middle where the mast trails upwards, there are a couple of shelves that have been curved into bits of it, and sitting on it is a silver hourglass, and she just turns it over. There's the only way they can keep some formation of time. But yeah, as you disembark from the ship, a couple of the spectral bodies sort of waving gently. What seems to be quite a nice experience given everything that you guys have been through so far. What are we doing as we begin to walk in the direction of this mountain of bone?
That is a good question.
I know, that's why I asked it.
I cast Pass Without Trace.
Smart! Can I have a
yes.
stealth roll from everyone?
Yes. Yes, you may. 19 for me. Including past.
19. Very nice.
28.
28. Amazing. That was a pass.
27.
I don't even need to ask what Koo's was. 27. Very good.
67-ish, probably.
It was 32.
Oh, yeah. That feels about right. As you're moving along, the bones do shift constantly beneath your weight. There's easily more than one that you're standing on, but it's almost like the orbit of, like, the ring of Jupiter around a planet. They are not held by anything. Some of them are sharp enough to cut through leather or boots, and you kind of sidestep some of them. There are portions where Geo, like, your heel does sink through a couple of them, and there is a moment where you feel fingers almost closing around your boot, and you quickly pull them up. Geo, walking through here, as you guys are moving through, there are portions of the landscape that, like, move up into what seems to be maybe like small hills or things like that of just more bodies. But there is one that is like a broken, smashed apart shipwreck, much like the first one you came across. For you, Geo, without needing to roll, that ship looks extremely familiar. And I'd see that as you're sort of exploring this space, you get a sense that maybe you've been here before.
Yeah, this is the place where everyone died that we fought, and where I fell into oblivion the first time.
Oh. Cheery.
Yeah,
Bellini,
I-
with your high perception, at the top of the masthead of the ship, on a massive long metal pole, there is a flickering sort of piece of fabric that is just waving in the wind, that you can see has the formation of what used to be a head of some kind, and they have made a flag out of the puppet that is just drifting.
F teleports, hops. F and I fly up. I remove the body of Mortimer Hobb from the masthead. And I bring this back down, and I go, Geo, is this your Muppet friend? Mortimer
it
Hobb?
is. Gio's gonna start crying a little bit, but
Bellini
you just see tears just like come down from his face.
breaks down into sobs. I was like, slowly and very delicately, like pulls a box out of his bag of holding, lays Mortimer Hobb in it like a coffin, closes it, and slides it into the bag of holding. It's okay. My mom will fix it. It might not bring his spirit back, but he'll bring joy to somebody.
Oh, we can always put someone's spirit back in him if it's not the same.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Geo and Bleedy just have a moment.
I just sort of do a pat very awkwardly on both of you. And we're like, all right, it's going to be fine. I don't know who this is, but I'm sure they were great.
a great warrior.
They were an amazing warrior.
Pat, yeah. I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm fully confused by Bellini. Like, Maria will understand.
Bellini, where
Geo,
is
but-
the rabbit at this point?
In the bag of holding. Yeah, in the bag of holding.
Okay. As you are walking, it's been maybe 5 or 10 minutes. You hear, soon I will taste blood. Don't worry, they're coming, and I shall have my violence one way or the other. And you can see on the horizon, a portion of the landscape is beginning to shift upwards. As you instinctively look to check at the rabbit, he has Mortimer Hobbs' corpse in his mouth. And it's just like a doll. He hasn't moved as far as you can tell. It's just now the portion of material is now inside his mouth.
I take the portion of material out. I put Mortimer Hop back in the box, and I tie the rabbit's arms and legs. I hog tie the rabbit, and then I tie it to my belt. And I go, listen, you're being weird. Don't eat the other puppets. One of them is a bomb, and I make sure it has not eaten the bomb puppet.
It has not.
Great. I'm gonna go, listen, I appreciate the warning, and also stop being weird.
Wait, Bellini, what if he's not warning us, but what if he's part of the guy that we might have to go fight?
Are you part of this? And I look at the rabbit.
No, but I'm going to enjoy it a lot. And as you see 2 creatures burst from the mist with like disjointed limbs, they are sort of heading in your direction. They haven't actually spotted you yet.
Do we hear the
Bloom, we
puppet,
can't
or
hear
does
you.
only Bellini?
I put a
hear it?
gag in the rabbit's mouth.
Only the owner of the puppet can hear said puppet.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. So then I don't have to worry about it like calling to these creatures. Cool. That's fine.
Well, but Bellini, you're the one carrying the puppet. It doesn't mean that you're the owner of the puppet.
Am I the owner of the puppet?
Can you make me an insight check?
23.
You are currently the owner of the puppet, yeah.
Great. I still gag it. And I say, I'll ungag you after. I don't want you warning these guys.
Sure, that sounds like a great idea. And it's as clear as a bell.
Cool. Never
mind. You can see that one of these creatures that begins to claw its way behind the one that's floating ever so gently is greenish black skin, claws, a very skeletal visage, completely muscular black. Almost like Venom, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You can see that it does have some formation of clothing. It's got a bunch of skulls that make up a belt and cover its sort of low area a little bit. And it begins lumbering behind this other creature, which you then recognize as it sort of bulges up and out, that it's actually it's a swarm of medium creatures. These floating little what appear to be brains of some kind. It's like weird looking brainly colored snake things that sort of almost like eels move in and about, and they're all floating in an orb, making their way towards you.
I kind of want to steer clear from them. If we don't need to engage them, I don't think I would want to.
Yeah, I agree.
Same.
Is there like a safe way to pass by them?
It is, there is nowhere for you to hide other than the shipwreck that you've already walked away from. Is an open plain field, and the only reason they haven't spotted you yet is because they're not looking in your direction, and that would be the carrying on from your stealth, which will probably wear off the closer they get.
Yeah.
They do have some direction to them, and it does look like they are walking in your direction. If you want, one of you can make an insight check in terms of the way they're moving.
Yeah. A dirty 20.
On a dirty 20, there is a direct... Yeah, there's definitely... They are moving towards you guys. I would say recognizing that your prayer went unanswered. This place is made out of living will. There might be a will stronger than the four of you that is still with you. And it is the thing you're carrying, Geo. Because whilst he may be unable to take a physical form, his will to break free, very strong. And it is almost like a beacon to anything that wants to consume something powerful.
You just hear Geo just like, fuck. Guys, I think Dreadfall's what's luring them towards us, and I apologize. There is no physical way for me to hide it, because I don't even think putting it in the bag of holding would do anything.
Yeah, I mean, Lorraine, you would know that even just the presence of new, quote-unquote, not dead people in this portion of the dreaming immediately started a hunt for people that wanted to either, you're not even sure, consume your soul, eat it, keep it for safekeeping, you have no idea. And with Geo saying that, you're like, yeah, that is definitely a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're between us and the temple, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think there's no way around it in that case. I'm probably just going to ready an Elder's Blast, I suppose.
Okay. I will let you guys get in a round of ambush then, as we will dive into another initiative.
Cool. I'll
grab this one.
Roll. I have a 17 on initiative.
I have a 7.
Excellent. Well done. Let's go.
Is it-
for-
It was a swarm, but is it one unit of swarm?
Yes, it is one swarm,
Jesus.
so it counts as an entity.
Okay. Oh, it ultimately
6.
doesn't matter because I don't have any sorcerer slots left. Never mind. I'll just use my fairy
6
magic.
for
then.
Q, 7. I don't know what Bellini has rolled, so I will leave him out for now. I also don't have a map.
That's okay.
I did not prepare this one. Anyway, moving into it, you guys will... He rolled a 15. Got it. You will have an ambush round. So what that is you guys get to go all at once, and then they will go, and then we'll resume into initiative. Sorry, that's a lie. You guys will go all at once, and then we will start the initiative. So what would each of you... Or you can do something together if you want to attempt to, I don't know, do something. What would we like to do?
Well, if we have the ability to prepare and talk to each other, I'm going to mention that I'll cast Fairy Fire on it to give us advantage. So it's going to know. Like, I think I have to go first so everyone can do their attacks because it's going to know it's being targeted after I do that. They might still save, of course, their roll, but yeah.
Okay.
That is my input.
I mean, I would either have to get really close and hit it, or I can throw a couple firebolts at it from a distance away. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go away from the group a little bit so we're not clumped together, and I'll cast Fairy Fire with the ring, with Siler's ring. And they'll need to make a Dex 15 saving throw.
On the hulking mass or the swarm?
Oh, there is 2 units.
There's two
is-
separate things. Yeah.
Oh,
I get what
well,
you
I
mean.
can
I get what
target
you
them
meant now.
both.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So there's one swarm and one venom-looking thing.
Right. Sorry. It is a 20-foot cube. Can I target them both?
Yeah.
Okay, then both need to make a Dex.
Okay. That is a 10 for the Astral Stalker. And a 22 for the Devourer.
Okay, the Stalker is Fairy Fired. They shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Very nice.
That is my action for bonus action. I'll Form of Dread, because, you know, I still got 1 charge left. And now I'm out of charges. And that's my turn.
Okay. So for
I rolled a
explanation,
15.
yeah, I've got it. The Astral Stalker is the big, sort of black muscled. That sounds so wrong. The big black creature with muscle. And the Devourer is the swarm. So the hulking mass is currently outlined in light, so he is the one hit with Fairy Fire. That is Lorea's first one. The big black creature with muscle. Yep.
I couldn't say it on stream.
Ku, is there anything you would like to do to try and ambush?
Is there a map? I got a little.
There
lost
isn't a
on
map.
that.
I forgot to prepare that
Okay.
one. I do apologize.
Yeah, no, not a problem. Just wanted to make sure I didn't need to be ported into Tailspire.
Mhm.
In that case, I will go 30 feet, if effectively pincer with Larea. So she runs one way, I will run the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one. Am I within 60 feet of either of these things?
I would say yes. At this point, we are.
All right, the non-fairy fired one, I am gonna bonus action Evil Eye, so it has to make a Charisma saving throw.
That is the Devourer. Charisma. That is a 7. Wow, I'm rolling so high.
Okay. It is so it's marked by my Evil Eye, so I automatically will get sneak attack on it. That said, yeah, I'll attack that one.
Go for it.
That's only a 13.
That is a miss. You do sort of hit the target, but you watch as those swirling grey serpents move around as the bolt sort of soars through it.
Yeah, I will reaction use Curse of the Doomed to make another attack because I missed.
Absolutely.
And I got a 12 again.
That is a miss as well.
Yep. That's my turn. That's action, bonus action, and reaction, and movement.
Okay. So we'll say that Devourer is there. Geo, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to throw a firebolt at the Astral Stalker.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
24 is definitely a hit. You see it scorch part of its arm.
That'll be 13 damage, and then I'll throw a second one. Does a 17 hit?
That is a miss.
Okay.
And Bellini, anything from you?
Yeah, I'm going to. There's a swarm, right? I'm gonna flaming sphere just in the middle of the swarm.
Smart.
That is a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. 22.
That saves. Is the other creature within 5 feet of it?
No. Not the way that I've written it
Okay,
out now.
No, that's fine. It takes half damage. That's 8 plus 7, 15 divided by 2 is 7. 7 points of fire damage. And as a bonus action, can I cast Shillelagh on my stick?
Yes, you may.
Cool. I do that.
Gio, was there any bonus action? Sorry, I did cut you off a little bit.
Oh, no, you're okay. No, I can't use Giant Smite again. I've already used it 3 times. So.
Okay. We will jump into initiative. I've already established they are 60 feet away from you guys because Ku has managed to hit one of them. And they can... So they're gonna both dash to get in melee with you guys as a whole. So Ku is off to one side, 30 feet. Maria is off to another side, 30 feet. So they are in front of Gio and Bellini as they just kind of swarm towards, and the other two are off 30 feet each way. The Stalker is going to... It is going to... Yeah, it's just going to claw you. It's going to go for Geo. That's a miss on the first one. That is a 21 on the second one.
That's
18 points of slashing damage. It's also next to... It's within 5 feet of an ally. It's also going to get sneak attack. Fuck you, Q. For another 8 points of damage. The Devourer is going to look at... Yep, you and Geo, and he is going to serpent... Well, the Swarm is going to serpent spray you, so I need both of you to make a dex save for me, please. That is a fail, so you take 10...
plus 19 total.
Okay, you take 10 points of piercing damage, Geo. Bellini, you take 5. And you also take... 14 points of poison damage, and Bellini, you take 7.
Cool.
And it will regain some hit points. Check. That is its turn. Actually, it's gonna take its. Yeah. No, that is its turn. Gloria.
Okay. On the fairy fired creature, I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm thinking of whether or not Ray of Sickness would be useful. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness instead on him. That is...
Sorry, on the Swarm or the Stalker?
The Stalker, the fairy fired one.
Yep, got it.
It is a 22 to hit.
22 is a hit.
Okay, he needs to make a dex save while I roll some damage dice.
12.
Fails. 9, 6, 15 poison damage.
No effect.
And damn, I thought he might. He will also get 7 necrotic damage. Does that have effect?
That one does have effect.
Okay. He gets a poisoned condition if he can.
Oh, actually, I lied. Sorry. That is full effect. I was looking at the wrong one.
Oh, cool. He gets the... What was it I said? I don't remember. I think he got 13
I got
poison
it.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's poisoned, so he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Smart.
And attack rolls, because of Fairy Fire, have advantage on him. So. That's my turn.
Okay. Bellini.
I'm going to move the sphere closer. It's going to move 30 feet, because that's as far as it can move this turn. And then I am just going to bludgeon. I'm going to just whack the... They're both in front of me, right? I can hit both of them?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
And which one do I have advantage against because of Fairy Fire?
The Stalker.
Yes.
I hit that dude with my shillelagh. Good thing for advantage, but that is a 18 to hit.
18 is a miss.
Oof.
Oh. You whore. Okay. Oh, that's my action. And bonus action.
Okay.
That's my
Geo.
I am going to take Dreadfall now that they are right in front of me and try and hit the Astral Stalker.
Go for it.
Does a 24 hit.
24 definitely hits, yes.
That is 15 bludgeoning damage.
15 bludgeoning. Got it.
And 6 necrotic.
21. Awesome.
And then I will swing at him again. Does a 21 hit.
21 is a hit.
Okay. And that is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 11. Gotcha.
And then
Anything
I
else?
will invoke my Frost Rune as my bonus action. So for the next 10 minutes, I gain a +2 to all ability checks and saving throws that use Strength or Constitution.
That is very cool. Please try and remember that, because I won't. Cool.
Oh, no, I will.
Is muted.
Yeah, doing a quick vibe check. Doesn't seem like we are running towards the temple, so I am going to bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage on the one I have the evil eye on.
Mhm.
Damn. A 22 to hit.
22 is a hit.
Alright. I'm gonna make it a favored foe. That is 23 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna spend a jinx point to also add Curse of the Debilitated, 4 lightning damage from just my weapon, and then
Big numbers.
4 necrotic damage from the
Jesus.
curse. And that will
Absolutely.
be my turn. That is
Yeah.
action, bonus action, can't move, and reaction.
Damn. It is going to... the Stalker is going to take his turn. It's going to bonus action Hunter's Mark Geo. And take a multi-attack.
And they're with disadvantage. Yes. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying my best this time. Well, every time.
23.
That hits.
So that is 2d8 plus 8 plus 6 is 14 slashing damage. It's then going to throat dart you because it's a disadvantage anyway. You're so lucky. That is a 19. He rolled a crit on the other one. So that is 8 points of piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw, please.
$26.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, you're fine. The swarm, the devourer, is going to see if that it does. Yeah, I'm gonna need both of you to make a DC 16 Dex save, please.
That's me and Bloom.
Yes, please.
What dex? What DC? 16?
16.
15 plus 1, 16. I tie it.
Nice.
Got an 11.
Not doing great today, are you?
Did I bestow my curse on you?
No, it's just D&D Beyond.
You take 10 points of piercing damage. Bellini, you take 5. You also take 17 points of poison damage, and Bellini, you take 8. And it doesn't need to restore any hit points. Larea.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
It doesn't need to restore any hit points.
That's not what I said. No.
Yes,
Don't
Don't worry
that
about
is
it.
Yeah. It
100%
means it's
I-
already
it's-
full HP again.
What? No, I didn't.
Right.
Yeah, I did say that.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on my boyfriend. It is
Alright.
poisoned until the end of my next turn, so I have oh no, but it's only on ability checks, never mind. I forget I said anything. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on him. With advantage.
Yep.
18 to hit.
18 is a miss.
That sucks. Do I have an attack bonus action? No, I do not. Okay, he's no longer poisoned. And I spend a spell slot. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Womp womp. Bum bum bum. Be quiet, alarm. Bellini, you're up.
Move this sphere, so now it's within 5 feet of both of them.
Mhm.
Hold on. I'm trying to see. Oh, I need to make concentration checks. Hold on. I pass. And I pass. Shout out to Warcasting. Sphere. Ends its turn. Okay, so it doesn't do anything until it. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage. Okay, great. Yeah, I ram it into the dude. He needs to make a dex save.
Which dude?
Not the stalker, not the
Okay.
swarm.
That is a Dex
Yeah,
25.
passes. I'm going to first level burning hands both of them. They need to both make dex saves. Oh, he takes half damage. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
So he's gonna take. That's 5 points halved. So 5.
5
And
points.
then they both need to make dex saves for the burning hands.
That is a 22 for the Stalker.
That passes.
And a
And the
natural
Swarm?
20 for the Devourer.
Yeah, that passes. So they take half.
Okay.
They take 9 points total.
9!
Yeah.
Okay. That
Thanks,
is
F, for buffing my spells.
that is that. That is the Stalker down, so it is just the Swarm now.
Hey.
Okay.
Geo, you're up.
Legio.
Blah, 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 blah.
I am going to take a Dreadfall and just attack the swarm. My first one is an 11, so I know that misses.
That is a miss.
Oh, wait.
yes.
12, 13. And then the second one is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is hit.
They take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
And then I am going to expend one of my charges and use, I'm gonna not pronounce this correctly, Vor Malthar's Gift. So crafted in the War of the Nightmare King and gifted to his brother in torment, the Great Hammer carries a heavier weight and demands dominion over all. You may expend a charge to impose your will through strength and suffering. Doing so means you take 1d6 necrotic damage.
Yep.
So I will do my damage. I take 3. And then with that, I am just going to try to tell the swarm to back the fuck off and not attack me again.
Okay. Let me look at what. Okay. Yes, so what is your instruction?
Leave this place and never attack us again.
Okay. Interesting.
I realize that my will may not be stronger than the Nightmare King's, but I'm still trying.
No, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a wisdom save, which is to try and stop the compulsion. And I need your spell casting DC, which you don't have one. It would be your
Proficiency plus
your intelligence. So 6.
It plus 8. You add 8 to it as the base.
Okay. So my proficiency bonus.
So 6 plus 8, I believe. What's your intelligence?
16.
So it's plus 3, plus 3, plus 8. Is
14.
Intelligence is 16?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you were the cleverest of us, but didn't know you were 16 intelligence clever.
Yeah, I don't use it most of the time.
Gio's the smart one, just doesn't know it.
Yeah, Gio, by the way, Gio, for example, has a 16 intelligence and a 15 wisdom, and is the dumbest piece of rocks ever.
That's so funny.
I rolled a wisdom of 19, so he is going to resist it. He cannot attack you, but he's not going to follow through on the rest of the command.
Bellini's got that used car salesman energy. And I fully own it.
Anything else on your turn?
Yes. I am going to action search and attack him twice again.
Absolutely.
The first one is a 14. I'm pretty sure that misses.
That's a miss.
The second one is a 27.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Okay. That is 8 bludgeoning damage, and then
Okay.
7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Awesome. Q.
I'm gonna bonus action steady aim again to give myself advantage. A 23 to hit.
Holy mother of God. Yep.
Alright, 11. 24 points of piercing damage. I will spend another Jinx point to add necrotic onto this. 1 point of necrotic and 2 points of lightning.
God damn.
Has the swarm had a turn since my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, not
Okay,
since your
what-
last turn. It
Great.
goes Lorea, Bellini, Gioku, and they go
Okay,
first.
thank you.
Anything else?
That is the end of my turn. Nope, that is all I can do this turn.
Okay, let's see if he can recharge this again. He is going to Serpent Spray again. I need both you and Geo to make dex saves.
Wait, but he can't attack me.
Oh, he can't. That is so true. So he can only go for Bellini, which means he can't use that. So he's going to attack you with a melee. That is a crit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Can I use my Cloud Rune to make him reroll it?
Yeah. That
Actually,
is
I'm
a
gonna use
little
my Runic Shield.
Okay,
Sorry, that just makes him reroll.
19 to hit.
That ties.
Okay,
that's fine.
so that is
It's not a crit.
6 points of piercing.
Cool.
And then the second attack is a 21.
That
Yep.
hits.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And that is actually, it's going to move forwards into Bellini's space.
Okay. Is it still within 5 feet of my sphere?
No, it would be 10 feet away from your sphere now.
Okay. Oh, I need to make concentration checks. Hold on. That's a crit. It's 19. So yeah. Plus whatever, that passes. Sphere is still up.
Nice.
Okay.
Lorea.
I am.
You can hit me. I'm good.
No, I'm just considering my actions. I will expand another charge on the ring to recast Fairy Fire since the other guy's dead, and the swarm will have to make a dex save.
Natural 20.
Okay, that was it. That's my turn.
Okay. Bellini.
I panic slightly and I go, okay, cool. I'm gonna step out of the swarm.
Can you make me a athletics or acrobatics check, please?
Yeah. Acrobatics is +1. 15.
That is a fail.
That's
You
fine.
are unable to move out of the swarm.
That's fine. Bonus action, I move the sphere within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at it and I go, you're in my rage cage. And I cast Burning Hands.
Smart. I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna try and make the sphere ram it, and I was like, that is also you. So
No,
Please.
I Burning Hands.
but he
Make a
has
dexterity
absolutely.
saving throw.
I will do that. That is
not healing you.
10 plus 6, 16.
That it fucking beats it. Takes half damage. Uh, 8, 16, 20. Divided by 2, 10. 10 fire damage.
10. Got it.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Geo.
I'm just gonna take Dreadfall and attack him again. The first one is a 14. I know that misses.
Yeah, that is miss.
And the second one was also a 14, so I know that misses.
Yep. Anything else?
I am going to second wind myself to regain some health.
Very nice. Q.
I am gonna bonus action steady aim again. $25.
Yeah, definitely.
$21 points of piercing damage. And 3 points of lightning damage. I will not reaction Jinx point this time. So that will be
Okay.
end of my turn.
That is so annoying, Gio. God damn it.
You're the one that gave me the hammer.
I know. It's a cool.
Blame yourself.
A 20 to hit Bellini.
That hits.
So it is bloodied, so that is only 8 points of piercing damage, and then it's going to use its poison for 14 points of poison damage.
Ouch. Okay.
The second attack is 19.
That ties.
For 5 points of piercing damage. And it's going to use poison again for 16 points of poison damage.
I pass out.
Nice.
No.
Oh, damn.
No.
I wish I had another action. Lorea, it's your turn.
God damn. Is it undead?
No, it's an aberration.
Okay. I'm just trying to make the most of my turn since I only have
That's
cantrips
Fear
left.
Wings out.
I do have healing hands, but it's melee.
You're fine.
I'm
Geo
gonna
can heal me.
bonus. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Celestial Revelation.
Mm-hmm.
No effect because I'm not within 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't bonus action because I spent that. Fuck. I don't do that. I have seen Necrotic be effective to it. So I'm gonna use Told It Dead, and it has to make a Wisdom save, and I hope it has a very low Wisdom.
15.
Meets it, beats it. Fuck.
There's a +3.
Oh, that's all I can do. That's all I have for this round.
Okay. Bellini, do you want me to roll them, or do you want to?
All right.
Just message them to me. Gio, you're up.
I'm gonna walk over to Bellini and pour a potion of healing greater into his mouth.
That would be a great idea if you could reach him. So the swarm is currently encircling him.
Yeah,
Because it
but the swarm's not
occupied
gonna
a
attack
space.
me, so I can just walk into the swarm.
That's so true, but yeah, that is, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Thwarted by my own cool legendary item. Yes, absolutely, you can do that.
Also, I crit my save.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah.
So you are actually awake.
Ah! Just one of those.
Bellini, is there anything you want to do? Since you did crit, you are on 1 hit point.
Yeah. I'm going to Burning Hands the swarm before Gio walks over.
Yep,
Needs to make
absolutely.
a dexterity saving throw.
On it. 16 plus 6, whatever, 22.
Yeah, it saves. 6 points of fire damage. As a bonus action, I drink a greater healing potion.
Cool. Gio, what would you like to do, given that you've seen that he is awake?
I'm just gonna take Dreadfall and try and attack him again.
I do this all while lying on the ground.
23.
23 is a hit.
Okay. They take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to invoke Chains of Dominion over the swarm. So they need to make a strength save, or they will be knocked prone and restrained.
They can't be restrained.
Dang, okay.
Because it's a swarm.
You're right. Okay. Then I will just roll my necrotic damage. That's 8 necrotic damage. And then I am going to invoke my fire rune. And they take 8 fire damage.
Dead.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Okay. As he falls, or it falls, rather, there's a lot of them, you hear a bell toll from the temple in front of you, sort of a hollow rolling note rising out. Moving like across you, you can feel the bones sort of tremble as that bell rolls through them. Drawing closer to what appeared to be from afar sort of white spires, are all pillars of this fused bone, alongside actual stone construction of a cathedral-like temple. Great vertebrae of some creature form portions of the outer wall with long ribs curving overhead. You can see portions of shipwrecks and stone that make it that sort of mountain that you climb up to reach. And through the cathedral, you can see has been split almost apart to the side, and there are floating masses of terrain in between it, as it's almost like someone's cut the cathedral in half, and you can see a portion of a door starts one side and then the other, and then there's big sort of floating mass of stone that rises up. At the far end, in a circle of green stone and energy, is a swirling vortex that you would guess might be the gate. And in front of them, there is thousands of bones and skeletons littering all portions of the floor. There are ever so gently some of them floating as well. The only thing you see of movement is you can see at the far end of the room near the gate is a tall horse-like figure, jet black with roiling sort of veins and a spined ridge along the back, and what appears to be some sort of saddle, flaming red eyes, and sort of tumbling portions of ichor that drips off of them. Gio, you would know that this is a nightmare, a mare that is made of night. And standing further back from it is some form of figure that's wearing armor. But we won't get to find out what happens, because unfortunately for you guys, that is the end of our session for today. And we will pick it up next week with a boss battle against the last Cantor of the Dead. And get you guys across the gate and back to a normal campaign, which is never normal anyway. So thank you guys for joining me for this session, and we will see each other very soon. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Eternity's a gift, they say, to never cross the veil. This life I try to savor, and I try to no avail. Curse that mortal brevity which has rent you from my arms. Curse this cold eternity without you to keep me warm. Your never-ending elegy is a ballad with no melody, as empty as I. Now you've passed me by. A blessing, no, a malady. Why do roses bloom in spring, only to wither and die? You were all that was good in me. Now back to darkness go I. Take with you my sanity, better madness than the pain of my want. All my effort is vanity, and I hear the ravens taunt. Your never-ending elegy is a ballad with no melody, as empty as I. Now you've passed me by. A blessing, no, a malady.